It's me, James. I just wanted to let you know that I'm launching this card game called Cafe Chaos.
I don't know how it's
on
even
Kickstarter today.
sensitive.
There'll be more info at the end of the video. This isn't some bit. I actually made a card game and I worked really hard on it. So please click the link in the description to get your.
My name's Joe Exotic.
You guys have not know what this is. This is the Odd Ones Out. Basically, an animator, YouTuber.
In this 8-part
He's one of my favorite YouTubers
I'll
too.
show
I can
you
hold
the
you.
bad, the horrible, and downright disgusting aspects of what it's like to be a polyamorous, meth-addicted Tiger King. I'm the real Pokemon
I never saw
master,
Tiger
you
King,
hear?
to be honest, on Netflix.
Just like that, by watching other garbage humans on his television, James felt ever so slightly at peace while the world crumbled around him.
You just saw as
For
an
the
article. I
first
have
time
not watched
once,
this yet. I need to watch
James
this.
smiled.
I'll be real with you, being in quarantine has sucked a lot. I miss hanging out with friends,
Hell
I miss
yeah,
going
yeah.
to non-essential businesses, and I miss wiping my butt with toilet paper instead of my dog. All I've had for company has been floof and my own mind.
I love his videos, yeah.
So it's been a little hard to stay motivated during this time. But if staying home instead of going to Disneyland will save people's lives, then I guess I'll have to make that sacrifice. It's so hard to be a good person. Some of the things that have been helping me mentally has been exercise, a positive mindset, and garbage television. I used to think that garbage television was stupid and a waste of my mortal existence. But as I started watching more garbage, I realized that I've already been fascinated and enjoyed watching garbage content for years. Have you seen the videos I make? I've said this in my conspiracy video that I love watching crazy people talk for hours. Now take those same people, give them a camera crew and a budget, and you got a brand new show on TLC. What's
Hell
that?
yeah.
You've never heard of TLC, the Learning Channel? Well, TLC is full of wonderful programs and documentaries that'll teach you if you become trashy enough, you'll end up on TV. And that's what schools should be teaching. No, this video isn't sponsored by TLC, but if they wanted to sponsor me, I'd say no. I just want to be on an episode of My Strange Addiction. I'll tell you what the addiction is later, TLC. One show I've been unhealthily binging is called 90 Day Fiancé. It's about when a boy meets a girl meets a girl, or a man meets a much younger girl online, and they sort of like each other, but they're from different countries, so when they meet each other, they have 90 days to decide if they want to get married before their visa expires. It's great that the internet exists so that these clearly desperate people in different countries even have the chance to form a relationship. And it's equally great that the internet exists so we can watch very personal moments of these strangers' lives. The show really shines with the most garbage of couples. I've seen other YouTubers talk about this one specific couple, Big Ed and Rose. I don't want to make fun of Big Ed's appearance, but let's just say he saves a lot of money on scarves and turtle necks. He's a 54-year-old Filipino woman named Rose, and Ed has a daughter that's 6 years older than Rose, and he's older than Rose's father. Can you imagine for a second if your
Yeah, cool. You can send put the link in the chat and I'll add it to the queue, Brody.
mom was 6 years younger than you? And on top of that, Ed is a huge liar. He lied about his height, he lied about wanting to have kids with her, he's also really mean to Rose. I mean, sure, he's old enough to be her father.
Pause this. I got you, Coy. I got you. Give me a second.
So he's probably
There is a queue, Coy, just letting you know, but it will not take that long. I do apologize for that, but yeah, yo, there is a queue in line to react to your video, just letting you know.
used to talking down to young people, and a dad telling their kids that
I
their
do appreciate
legs
you
are
coming to the
hairy
stream,
and their
Brody.
breath
Really means a lot
stinks
to me.
is justifiable. But this is his girlfriend. At least make her a bag lunch first. Even if I thought Big Ed was the best guy in the world, do I think a relationship could work between people with a 31-year age gap?
Well, let's take a look
That's
at
a
the math.
big age
Here
gap,
is the
yo.
half-year age plus 7 rule graphed out. So if you're 30, then it's socially acceptable to be dating someone who's 22. Now, obviously, this graph isn't set in stone. But for reference, here's Big Ed's age versus Rose's age. So when Ed was 40 and taking care of his 15-year-old daughter, Rose was 9.
So do I think an age gap of 31 can
yeah.
work? Well, mathematically and common sense speaking, not until Ed is 76 and Rose is 45. I think that'll take longer than 90 days, though. The second and third reason I love this show is David and Lana. I haven't seen any YouTubers talk about this couple, but they need to. Meet David, a 60-year-old guy from Vegas who's fallen head over wallet for a Ukrainian woman named Lana.
I need to watch the show,
he
yo.
spent
I need to watch the
7 years
show,
and
yo.
$250,000 on a relationship where he hasn't even met the other person. He's tried to meet up with Lana on 3 separate occasions already, but got stood up every single time. Now he's putting all of his credit cards on the table and is willing to risk it all on a 4th trip to the Ukraine to meet his soon-to-be mail-order
Наречена.
who doesn't speak English.
What?
Long story
Narachenda.
short, they meet after 13 episodes. David gives her a brand new iPhone X to text him on, only for him to get eternally ghosted because her nails were too long to text him back. Let me remind you that they were in contact for 7 years. That's how old
What?
Rose was when
Well,
Ed
I'ma
was 38.
go,
Me briefly
watch Funny
describing
Gacha.
these
Oh,
two's
yeah.
relationship just now was so much
leaving
of an
fresh?
emotional
If
roller
you are, bro,
coaster that
catch
I
you
don't
later,
even
bro.
need to
Yeah,
go
appreciate
back
the
to
stream,
theme
bro.
parks anymore. It makes me want to puke, and I hope you can see why I love this show so much. I know that reality TV is fake, and who knows if this entire relationship was scripted and manufactured for the show. But I don't care if it's fake. This smile is real. Watching garbage television all day
yeah.
isn't as fun or healthy as it may seem, believe it or not. Even though I spent a good portion of this video hyping up trash TV, you should also be doing something productive. Like watching YouTube videos. To compensate for all the garbage I watch, I've been exercising more. Right when the pandemic began its exponential spike, I bought a home gym machine and I've been working out 3 times a week with my friend DJ.
get
DJ
it.
and I met because we're both friends with Alan Becker, who makes these animations versus animator videos, and one day I noticed that DJ's muscles were a lot like one of my Japanese animes. He was a walking, breathing protagonist that my body dysmorphia had been holding me back from becoming. I reached my skinny hands out to DJ and said,
I'm saying you're working out. Yo, is a big thing. Hope everyone,
we work out
you know, worked
together?
out in
So this is where
quarantine,
I put the
yo.
iPad to talk to DJ.
Oh, hey, James.
This is where I got the treadmill, the weights, and this is my favorite piece of equipment. This rag up here so I don't bump my head when I do pull-ups.
What?
This is where I keep my air conditioner.
That's a
'cause it
terrible
gets
place to have a
very
pull-up
hot in
machine
this
then.
garage.
Hell no.
This is what it used to look like a month ago. Anyway,
I
The
got
reason
chill
I
on the
started
chat,
working out
yo.
more seriously was because people were calling me skinny and other slanderous synonyms like slender and scrawny. And I told my friends that I was hurt by these comments, but they all unanimously agreed that it's true. I am a slim Jim. It's important to have a reason for working out. Mine is self-loathing. DJ is forcing me to push myself. We've only been going for
Hell
about
yeah,
3
guys.
months
Push
or
your
a whole
limits, yo, when
90-day
you're working out,
fiancé,
yo.
and I've already gone from struggling to lift up this much weight to struggling to lift up this much weight. Sorry if I'm flexing too much on you. I'm just proud of my progress. The point is, while trash TV
got
is
you,
fun,
bro.
remember to mix in some productive activities during the day. For example, exercise. You don't need equipment. Do 10 push-ups right now, lose. Clean up after yourself. During these hard times, keeping your space organized and tidy will be a big boost on your mental health. Wear a face mask if you need to go out. Learn
Hell
how
yeah,
to
guys.
cook.
Always wear a
You should
face
also be
mask.
eating healthy too. Stop eating so many bagel bites. Watch parkour fails. Remind yourself how safe you are inside. These guys could get COVID and a broken tooth. Wear a face mask if you need to go out.
Hey,
Shave your
yo.
head. Who cares anymore?
Nah,
Watch
you'll never
competitive
shave my head
sports
again.
fishing and
Never.
get your blood pressure to rise so much that you feel pressured into working out again. And oh my god, how big is that fish? Oh my god, it's a 1,200-pound bull shark! They need 7 people to pull it on the boat, and oh my god, is that Big Ed? And last but not least, check out my newest game on Kickstarter. Over the last year, I've been developing a new game called Cafe Chaos. You start the game by choosing a character with a unique ability, target other players, and throw food combos like
moldy, double deep fried couch cushion candy, or a frozen chocolate pretzel that's pickled.
Okay.
That's actually an illegal move, so don't do that.
avoid taking splat points by ducking or using your character's special ability while grabbing more food to throw at opponents. There's a whole bunch of characters to choose from, but I also invited
That's
some
lit, though.
friends
You
of
guys made
mine
his
to
own
join
game,
the
yeah?
fight. Their cards can be found in the Animators pack, and you can see all the other packs over on my Kickstarter page. Some of these deals will only be available for the 30-day campaign, so be sure to check them out before they disappear forever. Hopefully, this game will help you get through quarantine as much as it's helped me. Thank you all for watching, and wear your seatbelt. Hello everyone, I hoped you liked
Okay,
my
okay.
big
Yo, I love all the ones out,
exclusive
yo, hands
sneak
I know
peek
cap.
into what I've been up
Love
to
his,
for the
I
past
love all his
6 months.
all the videos he's
I know
post up. I
things
love
are
it
a
so
bit
much, guys. If you guys
crazy
never
right
heard of
now,
him,
but
called the
I hope
Odd
you're
Ones
all
Out. Go
keeping
check him
busy
out.
in your own
He's a very lit
unique
guy,
way.
cool, humble
Maybe
guy. He tells you his
some more
stories. He's
mind-numbing
a
than
super
others.
weight guy. If you
But
guys never heard of
hooray,
it,
another
but yeah, go
video
check
is
him out.
created, and
Amazing
that
guy,
means
Odd Ones Out.
another
Hands I know
big
cap.
hooray for my incredible crew.
Alright, guys,
I
let's
can't do these
so
videos
big.
without them.
Even though I told you
As
guys
you've
multiple
probably
time,
heard,
guys,
I'm
to
releasing a
chill
card
out
game
in the
on
chat. You guys
Kickstarter
are
today,
not
so
listening,
be sure
guys.
to
I will
check
be
that out.
timing both of
And
you
as
guys
always,
out.
if you ever decide
So
to
like,
go to a
I already
foreign
told you guys
country to meet
multiple
someone that you
times
talk
to
online for
relax,
4
and you
days,
guys ain't doing
wash your
that.
hands and wear your
But I appreciate
seatbelt.
you. I appreciate